Yes, now blessed now. Don't forget to rest now. Des ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. Just finished listening to the 8-track record, The Blackening, by Machine Head. Okay, released in 2007, 2008. I think 2007 was the one. It got recommended on my Patreon by Philo, who said, "Bro, got to check out Machine Head's record. You should like this one." He referenced another band. I don't want to go back to the message whilst I'm recording this video, but I think he referenced some. Was it Testament? So if you listen to Testament's efforts around this period and you enjoyed that, you probably like this. This was cool. Very modern sounding metal band. Not modern in like the tech sense, where it's just like super modern, genty, tech deaf production, and virtuoso inhuman shred. This was like a very 2000s record. Lamb of God, Devil Driver, Bullet for My Valentine. You could tell that this record came from that particular period, purely down to the sound and the riff selection, the development of metal as we know it at this particular moment in time. This was a very varied record, albeit it stuck to a particular boundary, which is good. That's the way it should be done. You don't want to be flip-flopping from song to song, wondering if you're gonna like it. This was a good sound, good clean moments, good distorted moments. Production gave great clarity. It was never too overt that it was noisy. It was always quite a pleasant listen, regardless of what intensity the band sort of cranked it to. The vocals were cool. The cleans were cool. Although it took a moment to grow on me, did the cleans, but once I heard 2 minutes of them, I was more than happy to listen to more. I thought it was pretty good. The guitar work was really good. Technical, but not showy offy technical. Definitely a clear showcase of the band's talent. The guitarists, really good guitarists. Clearly, they could play a lot better as far as technicality is concerned. But you know the magic is being comfortable playing these riffs and writing these riffs for the sake of them actually being musical, actually being melodic, actually serving purpose above and beyond an egocentric sort of showcase. And that's cool that Machine Head did this. There's some very heavy bits. The guitar tone is a guitar tone I appreciate, so I know it's music as a whole is subjective, such as guitar tones. I like the guitar tone on this record. I like the flump to the distortion. It was quite a comforting pillow of distorted tone that came from that heavier guitar. Bass guitar was nice, prominent. Although, it was a 6-string guitarist's band, let's be fair, the bass. No one's listening to Machine Head saying, "Oh, yeah, I listen because of the bassist." I doubt many people say that, although, some people will do because they're a tight band as a whole, and that's no disrespect to the bassist. It's just, this is a guitarist's band, This is a shred band. Drummer was cool, although with that being said, in hindsight, I can't pick out too many drum parts that really, stood out as this being a special drummer. I wouldn't call this drummer special. Some might call me blasphemous for that one because I don't know who it is on the drums. It might be a big wig I'm sort of saying isn't very special, because why wouldn't it be? It's Machine Head. But nah, I didn't think the drums were like the selling point of this record. I would actually argue that the selling point of the record was the songwriting capability. The way to construct and organise a song might have been the most important part of this record. It was a very mature record. It was a very well put together record. It was a very tight record. And yeah. As far as tones wise, it's a very dark sounding record as well. As far as the sound engineering is concerned, as far as the guitar, I would reckon we were in D standard. What are we tuned to? It sounds heavier than E standard, but it's not. It didn't sound like it was drop tuned. And C would be too low, I would say. So I would say this was in D standard. What do you reckon to that? I don't think it'd be C sharp, but D maybe. But, you know, we'll leave that on that note. I'm going to rate this record 7 out of 10. It's a mix of both what I think the standard of the record is alongside my personal subjective taste. So I'd say 7 out of 10. I think it's a good record. I think it's a good project. I think it's good quality. Am I going to return to it? Not necessarily because the songs are too long. But there are good moments in these songs. There's not necessarily any pop hits per se, like they've not done a real sellout track. There's a couple maybe that might have, you know, earned a bit more on a marketable sense. The singles, the music video ones might have been a bit more marketable, but there's no like real sing-along classic, to be honest with you, which might have, you know, actually devalued the record, but they tend to be the ones that might catch me out. I might think, oh, I'll put that one on again if it's a good hook. So I'll give it a respectful 7 out of 10. That's my opinion. And with that being said, I'm signing out, people. Peace.